So guys, in today's video, I want to talk about us changing our name. We are changing our name from Tallulah Provisions to Nowhere Pacific. And I kind of like it because it's a pun on Nowhere Specific, but it's Nowhere Pacific because we live in the Pacific Northwest, and we currently live in Idaho. We're from Oregon, and we'll be moving back to Oregon as soon as Christine is done with college. However, again, in today's video, I want to talk about why we changed our name. If you are a subscriber, or if you watch our videos, you know that we have 3 cats, Maisie, Tallulah, and Nacho. We also have a dog named Bowie. And Tallulah is our little Siamese cat. And I really like the name Tallulah, and he's such an amazing cat that we named this YouTube page off of him, Tallulah Provisions. However, me being a dreamer, I've always wanted to start a gear company, outdoor gear, and I wanted to name it Tallulah Provisions. That's a pipe dream that I know will more than likely never happen, but I already had that name mapped out in my mind. So when we decided to make a YouTube page of our adventures, I went over names a bunch. We kicked around a handful of names and finally decided on Tallulah Provisions because, again, I wanted to have an outdoor gear company. So the thought was we would start this little YouTube channel and just film our adventures, nothing serious, but if it ever got big, I could segue to Tallulah Provisions gear. Again, I understand that that's a lofty dream, and realistically speaking, it won't ever happen. So Tallulah Provisions was never a name that I wanted to give our YouTube channel, but I couldn't think of anything better at the time. So after a ton of thought, probably way too much thought, we've decided that we're going to change the name from Tallulah Provisions to Pacific Nowhere. So our next bunch of videos I've already tagged and edited for Tallulah Provisions. So it'll still say that. It'll be a little bit of a transition period, but going forward, we're going to call ourselves Nowhere Pacific. So if you are a subscriber and you're wondering where we went, that's where we went. So we are keeping the same page. We're just changing the page name to Nowhere Pacific, and we'll be updating all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you follow us, you'll continue to. It'll just be a different name now. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You're the best. Have a good day. One last thing. I've gotten questions from you guys and gals asking, what is Lula Llama? The story behind it is that Tallulah, our little Siamese cat, kind of has the coloration of a llama, that creamy tan color. And he's so long. He's the longest cat you've ever seen in your life. He can reach doorknobs. And so we jokingly said that he's a llama with how long he is, and it stuck. So just for fun, we call him Lula Llama sometimes. So I made a little piece of artwork and had a little fun with it. But so that's that, to answer that question.